Just like every other creative YouTuber, I've made a battle royale, and because it always brings in views, here's a tour. We're going to start off in the fan favourite POI dining district, and when I mean fan favourite, it's just me because no one else has played this map. Anyway, let's have a look around this place. There is quite a cool feature to this POI, and I'll tell you that in a minute, but first let's check out this bookshop. It also has books, a little thing upstairs. It also has a little secret storage room and a cheeky little shop at the back. This building is the only building on the map that I didn't actually build. I nabbed this from the Tilted Towers Island because I couldn't be arsed. This is the central building on inside the location. It has a little office at the bottom and then some cheeky apartments at the top. Next up is this little pizza pit building. I actually like the design of this one. It's a little pizza pit at the bottom, and then the rest of it's just pretty bland, to be fair. There's just some stairs and like another little house. And this is like the biggest building here. It consists of like 3 places. Of course you've got the keyboard king, you gotta have it, it's a necessity. No sweat insurance little garage. Now here is a secret little feature in this location. Every building has a secret entrance to an underground vent system, which if I go through is everywhere. Unfortunately that is the only place on the map where it does have this underground vent system, but it does go everywhere around this location. You've got this factory here as well. This also has a secret entrance, but you have to go find it. Same with this Octo Inc building, which I also made. Thought that was quite cool. And as well as these houses too, these houses are sick. Like this one here I really liked. I even made a back garden for it just to fill up more room in the location, as well as these little 2 houses over here, which have also been fully decorated. Next location is Driftwood Docks, but first I want to show you this terrain. The terrain in this is all made using the exact same tutorial as I made in my last video. But there's nice little details around the place. It's right on the edge of the map, so it's always been quite quiet if you do come down here. And this little bit in the centre I actually kind of like. Reminds me of like Call of Duty or something like that. I don't really know, but it's quite cool. This is a Pongo's Cafe van, and that's pretty much everywhere around the map, but you'll see Pongo's Cafe later on. But pretty much the whole thing is just full of these little buildings like that, like one like a slap juice. This one's a little slurp room, nice little lights in there as well. And then over these like crate locations, which is pretty good for combat, like that one over there as well. And this custom crane, forgot to mention that. This took ages to do, you don't even want to know. Next up I'm going to show you these little mini POIs, which I think are essential to your battle royale if you have one. And these little locations like that off the edge of the map, not taking up too much storage, but these small little details can change anything in the battle royale map. So if your battle royale is just full of locations and nothing else in between, it's dead, it's boring. You've got to have little landmarks like these just to make it a little bit more interesting. And not only that, makes it less congested in POIs. But anyways, location 3 is Llama Lagoon. This place is absolutely insane. From its water slides such as Nut Crusher and little hotel lodges, this place has it all. Not only this, I did rob an idea from, I think it was Big Bubba Graham, who had a working roller coaster in his battle royale map, and I pretty much just nabbed it and did it myself. Thanks for the idea, mate, but it's in mine now. But either way, this mountain's pretty much the centerpiece of the whole location. The roller coaster is absolutely huge. It takes like a minute or something to get through it all. But you've also got a lighthouse here as well. And shut up, I didn't use a prefab. I built it myself and then realised I could have just used the prefab. It was a waste of time. Now what is good about this location is the 2 working water slides. Wait, no, Nut Crusher as well, so you got 3. But these are absolutely insane. They do actually work. You got the little slippy things in there, and then it turns off when you leave as well. But these are pretty cool. I would go in them, but I really can't be bothered at the moment. And down by the bottom here is little Craig. And if you watch Beef back in the day, you know who he is. Shout out my boy Leaf FNC, love you, man. However, we still have another 2 locations to do, and it's in a whole different biome, the snow biome. The snow biome has loads of these giant 2 zipline things going around the place, sort of like ski slopes, I would say. But first we need to go to Shivery Scraps, which is a giant pirate ship. This is one of like the coolest looking POIs on the map. They've also got grind vines around, as you can see on here. Great mobility just to travel around, and also just really fun, to be honest. But these are the only location where you're going to see something like this. It's a giant crash pirate ship with a bunch of these little rubble ruins and every other stuff like that. You've got giant waterfall effects off the back and updated props inside as well. But this location is absolutely ginormous. It also has the most chests in the map, and because it's so far off the edge of the map, it is the best place to land. However, you could get into trouble from storm. Most of the snow biome is just random areas of land, such as this giant Jonesy with like 6 chests on him, right on the edge of the map, like all the way down here. Like all on the edges of these snow biomes, just random stuff like that. And also these air vents as well, so in case you end up falling off the cliff, it's not the end of the world. You've got these air vents to get you out of there. But before I do get to the last location, which is Misty Minds, I'm going to show you around the rest of the snow biome before we get there. You've also got this mountain up here as well, absolutely the highest point in the map. Surprisingly not as big as the other one, but you got a giant little cute house on the top of the side of the cliff. Why did I say cute? That is so weird! But anyway, we've got these long ass zip lines travelling all the way from there all the way over. That is a long zip. But anyway, the rest of the snow biome is just full of these random houses, sort of just this one right in the middle of nowhere. It's called Cold Cabin, but it should just be Lonely Lodge. That's already your place. But anyways, the snow biome's probably the best looking place on the map. If I haven't sold that just yet, I'm going to change your mind. As Misty Minds is one of the best locations on the map. And it's a ginormous place with a massive ice lake. Ignore the green thing. When you go into the zone, it makes you have slippy feet, and when you exit, it gets rid of it. But anyway, there's a giant little sculpture snowman. I didn't make this, my mate did. You've got these couple houses over here. There's about 3-4 of them. Cute little lodges. I said cute again. But anyway, every building and every lodge in this place is fully decorated. You've got little sniper towers up here as well. If I turn my phase off, you can sort of just stand there and get a good view, like a sniper shot on people. The rest of the location is just other places to get looted from, like up here and that as well. But most importantly is this giant cave in the side of the mountain. This place is sick. Well, not enough loot in here, to be honest. There might need to be a few more chests, but it's a really cool place to see, as it's just a bit different than everywhere else really. But it is one of the best locations to land at.